Morning, guys. I'm doing a little indoor gardening today. It's snow flurries out there. I haven't checked the temp yet, but very cold and windy, so I'm not going to deal with the garage and the sounds of the wind out there today. But so just to give you an update, here's my prickly pear that I brought in sometime in November. Hasn't been in much over a month. Look at all those babies. I didn't know if they are like hen and chicks, if they would make it out there, so I left a few in the pot just to see if they survive over the winter. But it being my first year growing these, I did not, since I can't go replace them in Illinois, I didn't want to take a chance on losing them. So they are thriving, and while those were growing, I did something real dingy. I put my squash that I grew this fall up on the mini fridge because it's at a cool, dry place. But spacing out that I'd put the plant light in there for the plants didn't ever occur to me that would ripen my squash. So lesson learned there. Look how awesome the baby peppers are doing. Now I started these from seeds, guys. These are non-GMO. I told you about the Augustin Farms. I'm a huge fan of them, and they have a can of garden seeds. So I bought one of those. I also grow just dollar store stuff too, but I'm real careful about my non-GMO when I plant those. I like to save the seeds of those, and I've barely put a dent in that garden can that I got. I think it was $30. I went back and they still had some, so I got another one that I can keep for seed bank for the future. I can't wait to show you guys my seed bank. It's massive, unbelievable. I could provide seeds for a small town, and I'm not exaggerating. Hopefully, if it's ever needed, I can do that. Hopefully we won't need to, but anyway, so on to the next. There's my little baby pine that I showed you guys I found out in my tarp shelter when I was making it. He's a bit crooked, but I think I can keep it alive. Transplant that today and put a stake in there. The avocados that I pulled up to steal their pot for onions, I haven't dealt with yet, but they are just trying their best to grow, even though what all I've put them through. That one's, one of them's still in the actual shell. They need to be in a big pot. I'll take those to my dad's soon too. Our black beans, I've got about 8 or 10 of these. These are just 2 I brought out to show you guys. Not bad. They're about ready to open up. It'll be fun to see if they grow beans. And then what I got going over here, the beans that my friend grew, I didn't know anything about those. They were just string beans out of her garden. Those did not grow. They got all squishy, so I'm taking those out today. Cherry pits are still an experiment too, so I don't know anything about those, but I'm going to give them longer. And then somebody gave me some pot seeds. All 3 of those are sprouting. It'll be fun to see what they do. It's legal, no worries. And then these are I'm so excited. I can't zoom or it'll get blurry, but these are my beefsteak non-GMO tomatoes. And 3 or 4 of those are already starting to open up. So I know I can keep them alive once I get them sprouted. So little garden's doing good, guys. I have a big, the big pot that I planted sweet potatoes in the bedroom. And I took my aloe in there. Once the sweet potatoes are up and sprouted up above the dirt, I'll take you in and show you those. But yeah, it's doing good. So anyway, have a great day. Grow something if you can. See you guys.